Hi there, BattleTech Mech Warrior fans. Welcome back to another video. I thought I'd do a video on one of my favorite mechs. Actually, I've got quite a few favorite mechs. But this one, I love the new sculpt. But I thought it'd be interesting to have a look at some of the older models that were out at the time, and just take us through some of the some of the ages, and as we come up to the current era. So anyway, Black Knight originally started off by the Star League in 2578. Here's the technical readout 2750. And this is when we saw the first signs of the Black Knight. So here you can see the picture of it. Handsome boy. He looks very knight-ish anyway. And you can see the readout there as well. 20 heat things full of energy weapons. Designated as a command mech. As usual, I'll do another video, and my dogs are drinking water. I do apologize. It's just bizarre, randomly, that they want to drink water when I'm doing a video. Anyway, but yeah, 75 tons. This mech's been around in, like, if you look at a 35-25 era, it's been around for almost 500 years. So in that, in the first configuration, it didn't have any advanced tech apart from the endo steel and a Beagle probe. What it could have done was double heat sinks, and I'm sure Comstar rectified that situation anyway at the Battle of Tukid. But let's have a look at the original first models. I don't have one of the older ones, but I do have one which is fairly similar. This one has a axe, bizarrely. It's a clambuster type mech, but probably a Ralpatha. It's a Ralpatha sculpt, kind of very thin on the side. But yeah, it's fine. It's not probably as the picture is. I mean, his legs are much wider than they should be, but apart from that, it's fine. But if you look at, I mean, here's one I've modded a little bit. I don't know why he seems to be taller. I'll just try and put me in focus for you. He's based white, but I've managed to get a sword for him as a clambuster mech. But again, very humanoid looking. Stance a little bit dorky-ish, kind of. Looks like he needs to have a rest break. Anyway, but then you've got the Comstar Command Level 2 box that come out. And you can see the Black Knight just there. Absolutely phenomenal mech and sculpt. So let's take a closer look at him over here. What a handsome fella that is. I mean, to take what the original TRO and this version and come out with a mech of this caliber and sculpt and details, like you can tell his helmet is much deeper. Sorry, his head, not helmet. His head actually is much deeper than that little bobbly little thing on its head. The weapon looks like a decent sized weapon for a PPC. And the rounded like legs and everything else, the arm and sculpting on it, it is just amazing. I think it's one of the best sculpts that Catalyst have done for the new iteration of plastic mechs. And then they did come up with a premium mech. And if you think this is good, check this bad boy out, okay? Here he is. And he was done in resin, which is a little bit fragile, but it's actually quite durable for this version. And all the pieces were separate, so the arms, the legs, the hands, the hip, the torso, and the head. And again, a very dynamic pose. Just looks amazing. And I've got another one here, which a little bit different pose. It's kind of tentatively looking right. Who shall I charge? And then I've got this other guy who's kind of like doing, oh my god, I better duck and weave kind of pose. But yeah, that's the Clambuster premium mech that Catalyst Games has done. Good news is though, apparently it's available at Gen Con in in summer, this snow at the moment right now. And originally they turned around and said that they weren't going to be doing the Black Knight again because it was too difficult and they had issues, and there were some serious issues with the Black Knight. But unless they've gone back, so unless they've gone to their current premium manufacturer, and if they've got any surplus left, it should be available on the Catalyst website. So definitely is worth picking out because it's just a great mech, absolutely amazing. If I was to look at the two of them side by side, in terms of the plastic and the resin, I do like the fact that there are some little variation differences. You can see that this has got 3 big guns in the center torso, as well as the ones on the sides, and this one doesn't. And the hip is a little bit different, which is probably my issue, I think. No, I've got this one right, actually. That one's got his hip the wrong way around. Oops. That's a funny one, isn't it, now? That's going to bug me. But hey, I'm sure once it's painted and filed and everything else, nobody will know. Shh, don't tell anybody. And then here's one I've painted earlier, as you can see. So, Comstar paint job. I'm not sure if you can see it very well. Just looks great. I love it. I love it. I think it's an amazing mech. And then you can see the Battle of Tukiyid, and that's a great read of a book. I'll put that center there so you can see him probably better, commanding the other Black Knights in his level 2 formation and then some. But anyway, Battle of Tukiyid, great book, great information, goes through all the clans that were involved in the battle and has some stories, and has sort of force configuration that you can like roll up and use. It's definitely something I'm going to be definitely doing, because it's great. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Some information that's not generally available in other places, I don't think, or I've not come across it anyway. I did read they did do a book called Battle of Tukiyid, novel. It's kind of like a bunch of stories, and that again was a very good read. I can't remember, it has been a while. I kind of like read stuff and just forget things anyway these days, but I might have to go and read it again, because again, it was a really good read. I don't think I put the book down over the 2 days I read it. It's such a good read, and the Battle of Tukiyid is a great book as well to read. But anyway, that's it. Let me know in terms of 2750 like Star League era what your favorite mechs are, down in the comments below. Whether you think or agree with me, what you think Black Knight is good or not, and whether you want me to do some other videos, look at some of the models and things. People have done lore videos and things, and I'm not going to like do that because that takes a lot of time, and time is one of the things that I don't have much of. But I will look at some of the other mechs like the Battle Master and the Thug and the Marauder. I think they're all great visually looking visual mechs. But anyway, that's enough. Enjoy BattleTech, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, bye.